I think this was great, but I think, if you do this and this, it could really help these things and these things, right? And so it doesn't feel like a blow to your writer's ego whenever you're getting that feedback. I have a sense that you're probably along those same lines where you're very honest, but you're very kind with it. Like, how have you found like navigating the writer ego?
The writer ego meaning the like not wanting to cut certain things out.
You're just telling them, communicating what the edits that need to happen or why these things are that disconnect and how to approach that without making them feel, because I know that for me, I've been very, very fragile in my writing in the past, and just the slightest bit of like this isn't perfect was like tailspin, I'm quitting writing, and so like having somebody come with a certain method, a certain way of doing it really resonates with me. But other people are like, no, I need brutal honesty. Like, how do you navigate the different clients for the different ways of offering your feedback?
I had a client for a little while who I don't know if it was right when we started working together or right before, but they told me I nearly deleted everything in Google Drive that I've ever written. And I was absolutely shocked. Don't do it. Don't delete it. Whatever you do, like, don't make these kinds of decisions when you're feeling really low self-esteem. That's not gonna, I would say I am straightforward, but I'm also emotionally intelligent and intuitive, in my opinion. And I can tell when people can handle it and when they are feeling fragile. And so the way that I find my typical approach is when someone sends me a piece and we're looking at it, I tell them to read it out loud in their own voice so that I can hear. So it's one way of, so when you're reading something someone's written, you can see their voice kind of, but when they're reading it out loud to you, you get to hear it in a really, really special, unique way, and it's illuminating. And so then we can both hear it. And often my clients haven't read it out loud yet. And so afterwards I ask them, how was that reading out loud? What do you think? And so I just open the floor instead of being like, with my edits, I'm asking, is this success? Like, do you feel like you nailed it? Or do you feel like you need to adjust something? If so, what do you think it is? I ask about how the writing process went. I ask if there were sticky parts and, the thought process around them.